So we cut this for time, but it was video of skiers in Boston taking to the streets to literally ski on the streets. I know people in New York have been doing this.
Yeah.
Plenty of snow on the ground to do that.
Yeah, they got even more than we did in Boston.
Which is hard to believe.
Yeah, I mean, it was out there, it was plentiful. You just take a look at our parking lot and you see the evidence of it still.
The giant mountain.
Yes. Yeah, it might have been 20 feet high last night.
And that's not even exaggerating.
No, it was
not.
Yeah, it was way up there. Granted, it was getting moved, but a lot of snow fell last weekend and early Monday. Right now, a few light snow showers have been drifting through parts of the northern half of the state. It's close to 10 up and down the coast, single digits, if not sub-zero north of that. The storm that's going to be the headline grabber over the course of the weekend is starting to develop off the southeast Atlantic coast. This will ramp up tomorrow, and it won't move a ton tomorrow. So that's going to give ample time for some snow production in the Carolinas. I think some places get half a foot or more. It will thump there, which is it's quite a bit for that part of the country, given it's that far south, and they're talking about 6+ inches of snow. For us, this storm from there takes a track too far offshore to get in to the action from the perspective of Maine. There's the 40-70 mark. It'll be well east of that. But some interesting geography here. The coast of Maine is a little bit concave between Cape Cod and Nova Scotia, which both of those locations look to get in on the snow, more so Nova Scotia, but Cape Cod could get clipped by this thing as it continues to move to the northeast some 400 miles off the coast of Maine. So I don't think the precip shield is going to be expansive enough to really get Maine in on the action, perhaps a little in down east, but the wind field will be felt. I do think we see gusts extending into Maine, especially along the coast, up around 30 to 40 miles per hour. The wind field will be sprawling some 1,000 miles in diameter from the center of the low. And again, we're going to be on the periphery of it, but still 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts near the coast, less than that more inland. The snow, unimpressive, a trace to an inch for most of down east, and there could be, Lubec could pick up an inch or two of snow. The waves will get big. They get big on Sunday night. I think most of the day Sunday it's fairly quiet, but look at the clock here into the midnight, early pre-dawn hours of Monday. There will likely be some 10-footers lurking off of the coast of Maine, maybe even into the beaches of southern Maine. So that will be some rough surf moving in Sunday night into Monday morning. And with that, there could be, with the full moon and the wind kicking up, some areas of minor coastal flooding. There are already gale watches that'll kick in for the Gulf of Maine Sunday morning. That'll last through Monday morning as the storm swings through the Atlantic, well away from Maine. So stays cold. Sunday, I don't think it's going to be terribly active in terms of snow, but you're going to feel the different flavor of weather with the winds picking up out of the northeast, more clouds. So even though at face value, Sunday's milder comparatively, I don't think it feels as nice to be out and about on Sunday because of the winds and then the clouds. It stays breezy Monday, and we may hit freezing for the first time since last Thursday, which I believe off the top of my head was January 22nd. So we'll have,
it's been a while.
It's been too long, I feel like.
Yeah.
So that may happen early next week, but weekend, I think we're fine.
Okay. Thank you.